what is particularly alarming, in terms of all of these numbers, excess mortality and morbidity, is that the people that put these three HIV proteins into the shots disarmed people's natural immunity. They gave them vaccine-induced AIDS, and they didn't give them anything to reverse it. So now what you're seeing in terms of all-cause morbidity and mortality, the numbers that I got came out of the U.S. Department of Defense's own database called DMED. It's the Defense Medical Epidemiology Database. So, again, going back to my lawsuit against the DOD, I called several expert witnesses who testified in both our temporary restraining order and in our preliminary injunction, one of whom was Dr. Teresa Long. You might have seen her, and some notable other ones, including Dr. McCullough. So we have come to understand all this with a group of medical experts and scientists that have come to our aid in understanding all of this. I mean, everything that I'm telling you, I can back up with evidence, and I will be happy to do that. What is almost more concerning, let me get back to that. So when you see a 1,100% increase in all-cause morbidity and mortality, that means something systemic has caused this problem. So you would see a natural, actually an abnormal increase in all-cause cancer, heart issues, inflammation issues, blood clotting. And I can actually send you what that looks like on a per malady basis. But when you see all of them arising to hundreds of percentiles in a class of people who are physically fit from 18 to 45, these are all military people, there is only one cause for that. And that is the destruction of their immune system. So that is the vaccine-induced autoimmune deficiency syndrome. We know this now. In fact, it's in science all around, and the Israelis, they're ahead of everybody else. They already published papers on this. Everybody knows that. So the short answer to this whole thing is that everybody that got the shots was given some form or level of AIDS, autoimmune deficiency syndrome. The ones that got the one shot, it seems that they have about 30% of their natural immunity destroyed. By the time they get three shots, all their natural immunity is completely gone. And we're seeing that with our doctors, experts that are testifying in their practices, including on-base and off-base doctors that have come to see us. The real epidemic is now. I happen to be in the morbidity business. I'm the CEO of a large insurance group, and we underwrite morbidity risks, principally disability, accident, sickness, and health. Based on what it is we are seeing, the rates right now, excess mortality at 84%, excess every kind of disease at 1,100%. We are expecting a 5,000 or so % increase in excess mortality for this year. An enormous number. I don't think that it's by coincidence, by the way, that Moderna has now just received licensure of their emergency use authorization HIV vaccine. So they gave everybody AIDS, and here's your salvation is this vaccine, which seems to be a multiple dose vaccine.